The Bajaj are a family of Congress supporters, so it is natural for them to mock innovation in India. And that is what Rajeev Bajaj has done. He has mocked the upcoming electric vehicle revolution, but little does this man know that when EV sector does blossom, his company will be washed off from the memory of Indians like soap is washed off by water. Bajaj will neither innovate nor will he invest in India's future. All that he will do is take a dig at those succeeding in making a change in the Indian automobile industry. Hi and welcome. This is TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Piyush, and in this video I will tell you about Rajeev Bajaj's brazen arrogance against EV sector. Let's begin. The future of EVs is not gasoline, and legacy automobile companies will be well advised to begin diversifying their product. Not only is the future of automobiles electric in the long term, but it might also be hydrogen fuel powered. Several electric vehicle startups have come up all across India whose sole aim is to give Indian consumers electric vehicles. Particularly in 2 and 3 wheeler segments, Indian companies are just beginning to untap the potential of the markets and the want of Indians to buy electric vehicles. Naturally, legacy companies that have historically shied away from innovation and modernization are behaving like their pants are on fire. They are taking sly digs at EV companies and making grand fools of themselves while at it. Case in point being Rajeev Bajaj. The MD of Bajaj Auto was asked at the launch event of the new Pulsar about EVs and startups, to which he said that he would rather bet on BET, that is Bajaj, Enfield and TVS, and the reason is that legacy two-wheeler companies have demonstrated their capabilities. What is really distasteful about Bajaj's statement is the fact that he said that legacy automobile companies are champions and that they eat oats for breakfast. With oats, he meant Ola, Ether, Torque and Smart E. He said, I'm going to bet on BET. BET means Bajaj, Enfield and TVS. They are champions and have proved track record. We are champions and we eat oats for breakfast. Rajeev Bajaj also took a shot at Ola. He stated, among startups, the biggest is Ola, but they haven't produced or sold anything. Ether, we enormously respect. Merely a day after Bajaj made such remarks against the electric startups, Ether, a Bengaluru-based electric scooter startup, posted a picture of an oats packet on social media with caption, launching our new line of products for a quicker and smarter start to the day. Oats for champions, bowl with spoon, recommended by experts. Ether effectively made it known to Bajaj and all other naysayers that it has the capability of launching new product line within a day, while companies like Bajaj keep producing rather substandard vehicles for decades. Meanwhile, Ola did not hold back in terms of hitting back at Bajaj either. It did indeed choose the more elegant way of responding. The Ola CEO, Bhavish Aggarwal, retweeted a tweet by a user that mentioned how Bajaj and Chetak is not even in the competition with Ola and Ether electric scooters. The said tweet compared the sales numbers of Chetak, Ether and Ola e-scooters and highlighted the fact that Ola Electric sold 90k scooters in one window even before a single unit rolled out of the factory, while Ether sold 1800 EVs in July alone. Bajaj Motor has really failed to grab the pulse of India. Bajaj Chetak was a household name 20 years ago in India. That was because Indians had no choice and had to make do with the unforgiving Chetak scooters which Bajaj manufactured. How these scooters turned into a real pain for users just a few years after use requires no introduction. Still, Bajaj failed to improve its products and facilities. Its Pulsar did a decent job, but again, it became a hit at a time when all other bikes in Indian market were considerably more expensive. Today, no one really wants to go for a Pulsar. Bajaj is living in a false reality. It does not enjoy the status it once did within India. Today, Bajaj is nobody's go-to two-wheeler choice. And if it does not shed its undue ego soon, Bajaj might soon run out of business because of the very startups its MD is so casually jibing against.